Dateline, Anaheim, California, USA. We are inside Honda Center where women were ushered into the UFC in this very building back in 2013.
In this very building, you understood how big a star Ronda Rousey was, because this place was as loud as it's ever been. Can you get the crowd on their feet tonight, as Ronda Rousey did way back when she defended her title?
When Ronda Rousey made that walk at UFC 157, truly a sports moment where most people remember exactly where they were.
You will never forget the moment you saw Ronda hit the curtain in Anaheim.
Takedown defense on point. So the kickboxer able to stay on his feet, at least for now. This is where he wants the fight, and you got to think stuff in the first shot's going to give him some confidence.
It's got to give him a ton of confidence. He said that he would be able to defend takedowns. He said that he was going to put it on this guy. But that was the first test. He's passed. Now let's see if he can continue to defend takedowns as they come in his direction.
All right, action up against the fence now, and news flash, not where you want to be against this fight.
No, you don't, John, because this guy can do so much damage in this position. He needs to circle.
All right, so that takedown could be big, could be a sign of things to come. At the very least, you know the kickboxer does not want to be on the canvas on his back.
He doesn't, John, and if you're a kickboxer, you don't want to be playing catch-up. You got to defend before he starts his takedown process. If he's on your legs and he's working towards the finish, you're too late.
A lot of good lateral movement from Tyra, has a very educated jab as well.
And he's a big guy for the weight class. You can see him, all that jab out in front of him, trying to measure his distance.
Man, is he evading effectively. He has become increasingly hard to hit.
And notice, John, he is setting up counters. They may not be coming right now, but when you're moving the way that he is, the counters will become available to him later in the fight.
Looking to land the right just out of range. Beautiful accuracy and a lot of power behind that cross.
I mean, you cannot allow him to hit you so freely and so cleanly every single time. You cannot keep eating shots like this. You gotta move.
Oh, how good is that defense right into offense? He avoids the strike and gets the takedown.
Well, he caught his opponent swinging there. The moment he was able to get a read, see that he was going to miss, his level change got to his hips, put him on his back, and now he is in his world.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Tyra. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. Final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
All right, listen, bud. You did okay that round, but I need you to avoid the ground. Let's keep this fight steady. You have a really good chance of knocking him out on his feet.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
Ready? Good.
All right, let's get to round two. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Good defense blocking that punch.
A lot of volume, a lot of combinations. The corner keeps calling for it, and they're receiving.
When their fighter's offense is on point as it is tonight, they should be calling for it, and he should be listening.
Quick entry to get in on a single.
Great single leg entry. Oh! Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Oh, big shots from the top. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Under 3 minutes now to go. All right, so from being dominated to in the dominant position. Nice reversal on the ground. Nice work here off the bottom as he delivers a nice elbow. Lands the ground and pound strike. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Van.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head like through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Working in half guard here, making these shots count.
Wow.
Print the shirts, ground and pound. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Another ground and pound strike lands. Van's back in half guard. Oh, man, how about that sweep? They've been training for it for 8 weeks.
Jesus.
Couldn't stop it there.
They've been training for it. They knew they would see that. But when you have a guy that's so good,
You gotta get off
using
your
this
fucking
move,
back, bro.
sometimes he gets you. That's exactly what we just saw happen.
I didn't come here to watch you lose. I want you to keep your hands up and be...
You can put your hands
Take
up,
a look
boy.
back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Get
I mean,
up.
these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
You okay? Ready?
Hey, different rep.
Well, perhaps in our fighter meeting Thursday, we thought he was overconfident. Not at all the case. He's on fire tonight.
Well, when you prep the way that he's prepped, you walk into a meeting and speak the way that he did. And his performance is showing that this wasn't just talk. He's all action.
So moments ago, you may have seen that uppercut got through, and his opponent's going to pay for it. Van, one of the more athletic boxers in the UFC, pressing forward on that lead leg.
He has as much of a traditional boxing stance as any guy in the UFC. Constant forward pressure, hands always where they're supposed to be. I love watching Josh Van fight.
Oh, perhaps an overreaction from the booth, but that body shot looked pretty nasty.
John, you can tell that those are starting to do some damage. This dude better start ducking his elbows.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides. Oh, what a beautiful cross there. I'm not sure you can teach hand speed like that.
No, that's the thing. It's a good cross. The timing's great. But the speed is really what is throwing his opponent off.
Van gets the single leg takedown.
Big ground and pound. Big shots.
All right, another strike to the body, continuing to invest there, and some bruising starting to develop.
Well, John, you can tell they had a game plan. Invest in the body early, and let's see how it pays down the line. Right now, you can start to see it's paying dividends.
Dude.
All right, half guard position.
Not to set it
here,
up.
and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved
Wow.
that. But he's right? He's so right. in terms of
Might be over,
if
bud.
you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. You need to be half on the side. And you
Jeez.
need to control the far side.
Everything to get up.
It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
And he switches to southpaw here yet again. All right, so we're upright for now, but probably another takedown attempt here in the not-too-distant future.
Absolutely. But he's been so successful at it. Every time he shoots, he scores a takedown. So why would he change it? He should be shooting takedowns because his opponent has not shown an ability to stop him.
15. 15 minutes down.
Sit down, Canelo. Breathe. Focus. Okay? Focus on slowing that heart rate. I know you're not tired. I know you have more.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it if you would.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
Butch. Ready. Go, let's
Fourth
go.
round, fight scheduled for 5 minutes. Well, if he has had a better all-around performance, then I have not been privy to it. He found the flow state early,
Oh, that was
fighting on
nice.
instinct, not overthinking in the octagon, and that has really been the narrative in this fight. One fighter has all the answers, the other has failed to adjust.
I faked it.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Van. Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You
I'm
see
not
the
fucking
bruises
doing
really
that.
starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you think, I gotta protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He's got to change.
Big shots here.
Wow.
Joshua
Wow.
Van.
Wow, this game is going to be hard. Very, very hard.
Well, make no mistake about it, he
Wow.
is getting 2 paychecks tonight as he
Wow.
gets the big TKO victory. Wow.